Depositary banks, which are the first banks to take an item for collection, and collecting banks, which are banks that participate in the collection process but aren't the payer bank, play a vital role in the banking system. Article 4, Part 2 sets forth various rules governing these banks' rights and duties. In this lesson, we'll highlight several of these rules. For more detailed discussion of these rules and others, please refer to Quimbee's comprehensive payment systems outline. Let's start with a brief overview of the collection process. Typically, a drawer will issue a check to another person, known as the payee. The payee starts the collection process by depositing the check at a depositary bank. The depositary bank, also called a collecting bank in this context, may then either send the check to an intermediary bank or present the check to the payor bank. Upon presentment, if the check is properly payable, the payor bank debits the drawer's account and credits the presenting bank. Under Article 4, once an item is delivered to a collecting bank for collection, the collecting bank is rebuttably presumed to be the item's owner's agent for collection. However, this agency status doesn't preclude the bank from also becoming the item's holder. Indeed, a depositary bank, which is often also a collecting bank, becomes the item's holder so long as the customer was the item's holder at the time of delivery. This is true regardless of whether the customer endorsed the item. Further, the bank will also be a holder in due course if the bank takes the item for value, in good faith, and without notice of defenses. Next, once an item is taken for collection, the depositary bank typically settles with the customer by crediting the customer's account. Any settlement for the item is provisional until final settlement occurs. Because the settlement is provisional, the bank need not allow the customer to draw against the credit until the bank receives the final settlement. However, if the bank does permit the customer to draw against the provisional credit, the bank will obtain a security interest in the item, as well as a right of chargeback or refund. Most of the time, the payer bank will pay the item, the collecting bank will receive payment, and the settlement will become final.